Missouri Governor Mike Parson made a stop here in the metro for the first time since the start of the pandemic. He toured the Ford plant in Claycomo. At the request of the company, he wore a mask. But the governor says he has no plans to ask Missourians to do the same.
I firmly believe it's not government's place to mandate whether you wear a mask or not. I think it's the individual's place to do that. If I go into an institution, if I go into a business and they say, hey, I want you to wear a mask, I'm going to wear a mask.
The Ford plant is planning to reopen on Monday, but as KCTV5's Greg Payne explains, the governor's visit started a conversation about how local manufacturing can help in the fight against the coronavirus.
The Ford plant here in Claycomo has more than 7,000 employees, but when they reopen on Monday morning, that number will be less than half. Since March 18th, all Ford plants throughout the nation have been closed down, but Monday that changes.
It's good to see these employees from Ford going back, starting to make products, and start the workforce back up.
Today, Missouri Governor Mike Parson took a tour of the Ford plant in Claycomo. Afterwards, he couldn't help but acknowledge his appreciation for the company and its efforts during the pandemic.
And I want to thank them all for helping with the PPE situation, not only here in Missouri, but across the United States.
Ford Motor Company and a number of manufacturers stepped up in making respirators, ventilators, masks, and more to help with the growing demand.
The one lesson I have learned out of this whole ordeal is never be dependent on other states, never be dependent on foreign countries for what we needed.
A couple of weeks ago, the Missouri Attorney General sued the Chinese government, stating that they permitted millions of people to be exposed to the virus and even hoarded PPE, thus causing a global pandemic that was unnecessary and preventable. That's part of the reason the governor hopes in the future manufacturing companies statewide like Ford can possibly start making PPE gear.
We can't be at the mercy of some other manufacturer from another state or especially another country right now.
Reporting in Claycomo, I'm Greg Payne for KCTV5 News.